Hello, everyone. This is Neil from Eurovoix, and today I have the pleasure of talking to Sinikka Monte, who is one of the seven finalists in this year's Uuden Musiikin kilpailu. Good morning, Sinikka.
Good morning. Thank
Or
you for
good
having
afternoon,
me.
where you are.
Good afternoon. Yeah.
So, how are you feeling today? How are you feeling ahead of we only have 3 weeks away until the big show. How are you feeling?
Yes, I would lie if I would say I haven't been stressed. I've been very stressed out. It's very exciting. Everything's very new for me. So, yeah, but I'm very excited and we've been doing training a lot and it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's very fun.
Now, about you, you are like almost a rival to Mr. International Pitbull himself because you were born in Scotland, you are half Finnish, half South African, and grew up in Austria. So, seeing as we are talking about Finland here and UMK, can you describe your connection to Finland? How strong was it before you went to UMK, and did you get more chance to explore it after being selected?
Yes, so my mom's from Finland, and we've always grown up with Finnish, with the Finnish language. My mom always spoke to us in Finnish, my brother and I, and we also had Finnish school in Austria where I live. And yeah, so I've been brought up with the Finnish language, and we've always traveled back and forth from Austria to Finland to visit family because I have family here in Finland, and yeah, so Finnish is very much present in my life, and now that I've been in Finland so much, wait, are you stuck? Sorry.
No, I'm
Okay,
just
sorry.
listening. I'm just engrossed by what you're
Sorry.
saying.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, so yeah, now that I've been back and forth here in Finland a lot, I have very much improved my Finnish. My Finnish was really bad before, but now I've practiced a lot and it's has definitely improved and I've gotten to know so much more of the culture in Finland. I feel like as a child, you're not very like conscious of like the Finnish culture. You just have it in you, but now I've like consciously learned the Finnish culture more, and it's so lovely. It's so nice to
Uh,
be Finnish.
And I mean, what better way to practice than being in UMK as well to practice your
Exactly.
Finnish? So
Yeah.
speaking of UMK, you were very close to getting in last year as well. When you found out that you got in this year, did it feel even more special considering you were so close last year?
Well, it was already such an incredible feeling to be this close last year. I could not believe it, and I still cannot believe it now that I'm here. It's very surreal. Yeah, I don't believe it. I like sometimes I just stand in front of something or just stand in the middle of the room and I start thinking about that I'm part of UMK and it does not hit me yet. It's very much surreal to me still that I'm a part of this competition. And yeah, I couldn't be more grateful to be a part of to be here and to do all of this. Yeah.
And going into this year's competition, you were one of the more unknown names. Like you're going up against some very big names in
Yeah.
Finland, like Linda Lampenius
Yeah.
and Etta and all them. So did you feel you had more to prove because you were kind of an unknown person, or did you feel less stress because maybe the expectations around you weren't as high?
Yeah, I feel like it has been less pressure because no one knows me, so I can kind of do whatever I want. And yeah, I'm very particular with my music. I try to do different things, and I kind of don't want to fit in with the music um, that is popular at the moment. I try to do different stuff with my music. I'm still on my like journey of trying to figure out what I want to do as an artist in my music. So yeah, I haven't really felt pressure in that sense, in what people would expect from me. I feel like this is like my way to introduce a different kind of sound or a newer kind of sound or the kind of music that I really want to focus on and continue doing.
And speaking of your music as well, you've described your music as music for sad people who need a hug. Now, that type of music, you're dealing with very, very strong and very powerful emotions. So how do you get to a point where you're not overwhelmed by what you're writing or what you're singing about?
Well, that's a difficult question to answer. I would, well, all these like subjects that I write about are about real life experiences. I don't really write things that I haven't experienced myself. And it's the writing process, it kind of it's like therapy for me. So it helps me kind of process or all the feelings that I have about something that I went through. And so it hasn't really been anything overwhelming because in that sense it actually kind of helps me process all of these emotions, these difficult emotions. So I wouldn't say that the writing process or these subjects have overwhelmed me. It's more so just like, yeah, just helping me through these hardships. Yeah.
Like the overwhelming part has already come and gone, kind
Yeah,
of.
the overwhelming part is like happens before the songwriting process. I'm all around, I'm like, I don't know what to do with these feelings. And then I write them down and I put them into songs, and that actually helps everything.
And there is one song we have to talk about,
Yeah.
obviously, Ready to Leave, your
Mm.
UMK entry. So how did the song come to be? What was the first element of the song that appeared, and how did you kind of create the rest of the song from that?
Yeah, so we had planned to do a week in the studio. This was like 2 weeks before we had to send in the song, before like the how do you say
The deadline.
the deadline,
Yeah.
yeah. Before the deadline. So we were stressed. I've never written a song in like couple of days. I'm such a perfectionist, so I take like 3 years to finish a song. Um, but we were in the studio for a whole week, and the first couple of days, nothing came. Nothing came to me. We kind of had the idea of doing something like a sarcastic kind of song, which is fun. And but I just write emotional songs, so that was really difficult for me to write something like funny or sarcastic or anything like that. So 3 days had gone by, and it was like, oh my God, we're not gonna write anything. This is not working. And then on the fourth day, we were in the studio, and I had some lyrics in my notes app that were like boring. It's the start of the song. If I wait, it might get better. I thought they were so boring. And then my producer, he sat at the piano, and that was the first element that came, was just the piano sound. And we went straight to recording the piano and the first couple of lines that I had in my notes app. And that's how it started. And then the chorus just came automatically. The melody that was the first melody that I thought of. So yeah, that's how it started.
Yeah, so you can rush perfection,
Yeah,
apparently.
surprisingly, I can. I was surprised of myself as well. I was like, how is this possible? Because yeah, it takes forever for me. There was a lot of like trying and retrying and trying. And I think at some point I've had to put pressure on myself, just be like, suck it up, you have to do this. So yeah, then it happened.
And I know you can't say too much about this, but what can we expect for your staging for UMK? And for your sake, I hope you're not in a bathtub for 3 minutes.
Yeah, no, there's no bathtub. Yeah, I tend to love to be in bathtubs and music videos. No, I can't say too much, yes, but it will be very intimate. It's gonna be very minimalistic, I would say, but it's very powerful. It's gonna be very powerful, and there's gonna be a few elements in there that might surprise. And yeah, but it's gonna be very exciting also for me. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Interesting. And obviously, if you win UMK, you will be representing Finland in Austria, the country you grew up in. How
Yeah.
much of an honor would it be to represent two countries so you have a very strong connection to?
Yeah, it would be a huge opportunity for me. It would be such an honor to do it. I haven't even thought about that yet because I don't know, it seems so far away still. So I'm just so focused on UMK, and I'm so grateful that I'm in UMK. And this, not even this has hit me yet that I'm part of UMK. It's still very surreal to me. So I haven't thought about it, but I mean, of course, it would be a huge honor to represent Finland in Austria, the country that I've grown up in. It's incredible. It would be incredible, yeah.
Well, Sinikka, I must admit, I'm not ready to leave, but I have to let you go. You're a very busy woman. You have a lot of stuff to be doing. So, kiitos paljon for talking to me.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for this interview.
And for everyone watching as well, don't forget to subscribe to the Eurovoix YouTube channel and keep up to date with all the latest Eurovision news on Eurovoix.com. And of course, don't forget to watch the final of UMK 2026 on the 28th of February, live from Nokia Arena in Tampere. And we'll see just how surprising Sinikka's staging is going to be. But until next time, nähdään!